Are you ready? Now let's talk about one of the biggest problems in the world, muscle pain. So in the video, we'll talk about what is really muscle pain, second, the solution for muscle pain, and later I will give you a test. But please, fibromyalgia is not considered a muscle pain. Later at the end of the video, we'll talk about it. The cause of muscle pain, it comes for three different main things. They need nutrients, they need exercise, and they need symmetry. Well, nutrients is very simple, but many problems are coming because your muscles are not properly nourishing. You need to avoid toxins and proper water. You have to drink water, not on any other kind of soft drinks or any drinks like alcohol. That can damage the functioning of the muscles. Now we all know that we need exercise for the muscles to maintain and to develop, but not any kind of exercise. It's very important how to do exercise with the symmetrical forces. Otherwise, too much force here, not so much here, it can break the third most important thing. For most of the people, they bring trouble. It's in the symmetrical understanding and connection of the muscles work. Why symmetric is so important for the muscles? Because basically the muscles are nothing. It's just tissues connected like this, but something is recovering everything. This is called fascia. So what is fascia? Fascia overall is an intelligent, is a living organism inside us. And we can define as an architect because every time I move, it creates inside me something that we call biotensegrity, creating a new building, new structure. In any kind of motion, it's creating a new structure to coordinate all the muscles, to support all the muscles. Just imagine a net in 3D dimensions, all over you, supporting, holding, including even bones. Everything is supported and giving the motion of every muscles, every mechanical structure inside you. This is the fascia. So all kind of treatment have to address not the muscles, we had to address and do tests for the fascia. And the fascia, it is the symmetric. This is why symmetric is so important. Solutions. Actually, it's a great mistake to attack the pain wherever it is. If the pain is here, we will not touch this area. We have to do a whole anatomical test. As I told you before, we are talking about an intelligent and a whole being inside. It's an organ itself, the fascia and the muscles together. So it's compulsory to do the whole anatomical test to understand what a single pain area it is causing the trouble. So now please listen carefully. I'll give you a small lecture. Fascia, it can be dense in one area, and this is inflammation. When you touch the area, then you feel pain because the density of fascia is connecting very much with the nerves to the brain, and this is the pain coming from. But this is not the area that we want to touch. In the muscle test, we have to find something more interesting. The biggest thing that will change the whole anatomical thing, it is weakness. It is some hidden area in your anatomical body than it is the weakness. Because weakness, it will not send any message to the brain. It's very difficult to find. But when you are touching the weakness, you create a revolution in the whole fascia structure. And this is how you can complete the symmetrical part, releasing. It's a magic thing to see. How you touch it in a different area in the body and the pain disappears without touching the actual painful spot. Think about it. In a big family, a child is crying. Will you just address the child for treatment? That is a wrong thing to do. This is like congested fascia, something like this. This is the pain, the inflammation. If we treat this child, it will give more problems, perhaps aggravation of the situation. You could help, but maybe locally. What about if we treat the whole family? We're trying to understand all different points of view for everybody. We put them together, we create symmetric in everybody, and then the child by itself, it will become all right. I promise to you a self-test. You can test yourself. It's not easy though to test yourself, but forget about the pain and to check out muscle by muscle the weakness. How to check out weakness? When the muscle it is not powerful enough in comparison with the other one. This is one of the ways. Another way is when you are shaking. If you move it like this, the fascia inside is trying to find its own remodeling, its own structure to maintain something easy and strong. The other way to check weakness, it is helpers. For all of us, when we feel weak, we are calling many helps, many friends for help, right? So if I'm trying to move this one and I move the whole body together, see so many other helpers, this is also weakness. You can check out yourself, it's difficult, but come to us, we'll help you, and you will see how easy sometimes it is to move muscle pain away. I promised to talk about at the end of this video about fibromyalgia. This is not the same situation. Fibromyalgia, it is two main organs involved. We have to talk about the spleen, which is an organ related with the digestive system, and we have to talk about the kidney. These two organs, when they get troubles between one another, they produce fibromyalgia, which is also a condition for your behavior. So we don't have to think about the muscle. We have to think about you and your inner organs. Totally different treatment. But the good news about fibromyalgia, it is that can be cured 100% for good. Just to connect these two main organs inside, fibromyalgia slowly goes forever.